Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Super Paper Mario. On today's episode we will be starting Chapter 3-2, the underwater level. With Bowser in the party, the three heroes made a most unlikely trio. Peach attempted to explain the quest to Bowser, but it made him grunt in confusion. As Mario walked ahead, he spotted something that made him briefly stop and stare. "What is it, Mario?" asked Peach as she turned to see the blue expanse ahead. The great glittering waves of the tile pool stretched as far as she could see. Fort Francis was somewhere across the water. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the underwater level. These levels are reminiscent of the underwater levels that we played in the original Super Mario Bros. Games. Bloops ahoy! Now, if you remember correctly, the spiked pixel at the beginning of Chapter 3-1 told us that there was a creature lying at the bottom of an ocean, and that at the bottom of the ocean, this creature had we had to hit him in this red flipper thingy. Now, what you can gather from the name Bloops ahoy, I think you can, pretty much guesstimate that this creature is a blooper. And boy, is it ever giant, and is it ever cranky. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are in this underwater expanse. We are at the tile pool, and today's viewer of the day is Ultimate Sonic 1000. Congratulations, Ultimate Sonic 1000. As today's viewer of the day, you get a grand prize and I have a link to your channel in the description box. So congratulations again, Ultimate Sonic 1000. As we continue on here collecting coins, I want to apologize to you guys for the last episode. I was not able to get the capture card to work correctly, and the last 90 seconds of the last episode were pretty much so corrupt that Windows Movie Maker refused to publish it. So if it makes you feel any better, you didn't really miss anything. I mean, you didn't miss any gameplay or anything, just basically dialogue of Bowser joining your party. Special abilities you have with Bowser, basically, with the down button, you can have him breathe fire, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And he has double the attack of Mario and Peach. So yeah, if Bowser, I wouldn't really use him as often. The only reason I have him sometimes out is just because he has the funniest dialogue out of any other of the other characters. But yeah, Bowser tends to be slower. He's twice as powerful, but obviously he's twice as slow. So anyway, we're swinging on with Mario. We have a score of 95,840, and we're just going to hit the save block for now, because I have absolutely no confidence in myself. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to fit this whole chapter into one episode, because this chapter actually has a mini-boss. Well, yeah, it has mini-bosses, as I've said before. But every one of these chapters of World 3 has a mini-boss at the very end. We had the Bowser mini-boss at the end of Chapter 3-1, we have a Blooper mini-boss at the end of Chapter 3-2, we have another mini-boss at the end of Chapter 3-3, and at the end of Chapter 3-4 we of course have Francis, the main boss. But yeah, we have... oh, dang it! Yeah, these transparent holes are where the Blooper's tentacle hits. But yeah, this, with the mini-boss, I don't know if I'll be able to fit this in, I'll probably have to do some editing magic. Anyway, we have to flip to 3D here, and a treasure chest! Thought you could outsmart us, Miyamoto, but we sure showed you. And it's a golden bar. It's worth around 100 coins. Oh, great. Probably gonna have to throw away something. Let's get rid of the stopwatch. I don't really need that. And let's use a shroom shake. Even though I'm, only 6 HP away from 25 HP, I still want to just recover. So yeah, I'm fully recovered at 25 HP. This, the music from the water level is pretty nice. It's a remix of the original underwater level from Super Mario Bros. If you've played this game, then it's pretty obvious that you probably have played a Mario game once in your lifetime. And if you've played a Mario game, then you probably played Super Mario Bros., the original game. And if you haven't, then, it's like a must-play. If you've ever played a video game, then you have to have played Super Mario Bros. It's like the Citizen Kane of movies. But anyway, guys, we just set the bomb down and destroy all the... Boomer the bomb, I'm sorry. Forgot his name there for a minute. Boomer the bomb down and destroy all the enemies that get in our way. Let's enter this door. And... what? We're being locked in! Oh, this is madness! This is Sparta! No. Anyway, what we gotta do here is get rid of all these enemies that get in our way. Now, with Bowser's fiery breath, it's a lot easier to get rid of them. So just push the down button on the D-pad and you should be able to get rid of all these enemies. Once you do, there will be a treasure chest that'll be revealed that'll hopefully be able to get us out of here, if I remember correctly. And my intuition is correct! We have a treasure chest! Yes, a giant treasure chest, actually. So you know what that means? We got a new pixel. Let's switch to Peach here, because I want to... in the context of the dialogue, it won't make any sense why I picked Peach. Hey! In case you ain't heard, I throw a lot of girth around these parts, and I'm gonna check you out to make sure you got the weight to hang with me. Well, Peach, I don't think weighs a lot. She's a stick. Alright, let's start by checking that face of yours. Look at those big eyes. You make my goody heart flutter, girl. Those eyes of yours have got some heavy done. You get 70 girth points. Excellent. I knew I was always girthy. Alright, gotta check the girthiness of those clothes of yours. A pink dress. Takes guts to wear that here. Bam! There's 100 girth points. Girth check on the body coming up. That's where the real heavy comes from. Unbelievable. You might be a slender thing, but you got a beefy spirit, girl. I wouldn't mess with a chick like you. You get 1,000,000 girth points. Excellent. It's over 9,000. The sheer girthitude on display here is blowing my mind. There's no getting around it. You got heavy, like I've never seen before. And any fool that gets in your way and you just had to good them up. Love it. Smash and squish those lightweights. You're gonna places with girth like that. Now I want to come alongside for the ride. Yeah, if you pick up Bowser, it probably makes the most sense. With Bowser, he's like, oh my god, look at that shell. It's so awesome. And look at you. You're so huge. With Mario, it's like, with a mustache like that, you gotta have some girth. With our goods combined, yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, the only reason I picked Peach is because it makes absolutely no sense when you take it out of context. But you know what? I don't care. That's what I wanted to show it. Anyway, what we can do here is just press with the one button and actually ground pound these little pillars. We'll actually need to do that for a puzzle coming up soon. So instead of backtracking, I'm just gonna teleport. So Mario, teleport Mario. And we arrive here at the other end. Yes, I'm probably going to do lots and lots of editing magic on this episode. And the 3D, the tentacle even appears in 3D. That's strange, because not most things in this game appear in 3D. You don't want to hit those whirlpools, by the way. Those whirlpools cause 1 HP of damage. You know, unless you really want to get damaged, but why would you? Anyway, this is actually what we need. There's a drawing of posts on the wall, from left to right. Up, down, down, up, down, up. You actually need to memorize that for a puzzle coming up. Nothing in 3D. So up, down, down, up, down, up. We can actually ground pound this blooper. Let me try if I can ground pound it. Ah! Well, let's backtrack some more. Teleport, Mario! There we are. And we are here. Yeah, got so much editing magic I'm gonna have to do for this. So, and the second set of pillars was up, down, up. The first set was up, down, down. And with that, we reveal a door. Mysterious door. Where could this lead us to? Anyway, we just gotta enter the door. I don't think there's anything in 3D, is there? No, there's nothing in 3D. Let's just switch back to Bowser. So, yeah, if you're Mario and you're in 3D, you can just switch to another character instead of flipping to 2D. Because once you flip to another character, it automatically flips you back to 2D. Now let's fire breathe these guys. Ah! Took damage. Yeah, let's just fire breathe these guys. I like the water. I like how the water's all pixely. Like the bubbles are all squares and stuff. It's really nice artwork. I mean, every one of these worlds is so different from the other. The Paper Mario series usually does a good job of making each world feel different, and because it feels so unique, you want to go through each level, playing them over and over again. Well, at least for me, anyway. Oh, I take that back. I actually don't want to play some of these worlds again, over and over again, like Chapter 2, 3. Oh, that nightmare of a level. Never want to do that again. Well, I've done it 3 times before, but you know what I mean. Well, let's just fire breathe these guys and destroy them. We can actually ground pound it. Bloop. Uh-oh. Looks like we've arrived to the mini-boss. Bloop bloop. What's going on? I have no idea, man. What's going on? Bowser's just on top of the water pretending like he's swimming. And, uh-oh. Looks like we've awakened the creature. It's the Mega Kraken. No, it's Blooper. But, man, what giant tentacles it has. Never seen a blooper so huge. Except for maybe in Super Mario Sunshine, Gooper Blooper, but still, it's a huge blooper. And Bowser's just flailing his arms up and down like he's insane or something, I don't know. Yep, there he is. There's actually if you saw the red flipper thingy, we're actually going to have to toast the red flipper thingy, just like the Spike Pixel told us at the very beginning of Chapter 3-1. Bloop bloop. Hey, Land Freaks, how'd you get here? How would you like a tentacle sandwich? No, I would not like a tentacle sandwich, thank you very much, Mr. Blooper. And what you gotta do here is wait for the red blooper to arrive, so that you can fire breathe it. You can either fire breathe it, or you can ground pound it with your new pixel with the one button. I just prefer fire breathing it with Bowser. Just because to me it's a lot easier, and I think he takes double damage with Bowser. So just waiting on the red blooper. Probably gonna have to edit out a lot of the sections that have the red tentacle. Probably gonna have to edit out a lot of the sections. And there it is, the red tentacle. We just ground pound it. Blah bloop, bloop bloop. No, not there. Please, anywhere but there. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna edit out the sections with blue tentacles because they're just tedious. So, teleport Bowser. Yes. Second time, red tentacle. And waiting for that third time. There we go. 3 red tentacles. Oh my god, so much editing I'm gonna have to do for this. Yeah, I basically have to edit out like 2 or 2.5 minutes of blue tentacle nonsense. But oh well, I'll do that in the post video thingy-majigger. There's nothing in 3D, and it looks like we have to go exit through a pipe. I like how they take so many things from the original Super Mario Bros. To make this feel as nostalgic as possible, because in the original Super Mario Bros. Levels, you just basically went through a pipe when you were underwater to get onto the outside. See anything in 3D? Nope. But there's the end of the level. So ladies and gentlemen, that about does it for this episode of Let's Play Super Paper Mario. I will see you next time for Let's Play Super Paper Mario Episode 21. Later, guys.